Hey up, me again, another vlog. This time, however, is for production. Okay, so in my Zombies News Report production, it was completely different than the phone call. We used different stuff, so I will post it in a different blog, but you will see the difference it makes. But for the Zombies News Report, we had a handheld camera, sort of like this one, sort of like handheld. We screwed it on the. We used a tripod for both, same tripod. So yeah, we screwed it onto the tripod. We went to our filming location. We had to make sure the lighting was right. So we sort of like fiddled around like any angles we'll be filming at, so we get the right lighting. And the audio, we done a test run of how we'd film it, so we done that, and the audio wasn't that good, so we had to redo it, sort of figure out how we're going to redo the audio. So what we did was sort of like move the camera closer, made the actor Reese speak up louder, so his voice can be heard in the camera. However, for the phone call, we use a digital SLR camera. Because so we attach this to the tripod, but it was harder for us because digital handheld cameras are much easier to use than any other camera, and so like we had to figure out what button does what, because the button symbols are different. And when we used it for the phone call, we were amazed. It was brilliant. It was such better lighting. The camera was much better as well. The frames per second was better as well. Everything about that camera is just better than a handheld one. So yeah, for the phone call, our audio was rubbish, honestly, but that wasn't the camera's fault. It was completely our fault, or my fault as director, because sorry about it. Because I decided it'd be cool to go to the train station, but I didn't think of ahead about the train station, so I didn't think of all the things that could happen. Sort of like I didn't think about the noise, how popular it could be during the days, what certain times. But yeah, and that really sort of like kicked us in the back when we filmed it, because we filmed it all, we couldn't hear Ronaldo at all, and then when the scene came when he had to go on the train, he was speaking, you couldn't hear him whatsoever because of the announcer. So unfortunately we did have to go and refilm it, his scene somewhere else. But for the Charlie scenes, which was played by Aleem, we filmed that under a bridge, so the sound sort of echoed a bit, and we didn't want that echoing sound in our final piece, so we had to like have him speak not too loud, so but we did make it him sound better, but I'll talk about that in post-production. Health and safeties I went through was with the tripod cameras and all that. So like, you don't want to damage equipment. So like the handheld cameras, whatever, they don't have anything to like help them not get damaged. All they got is like this little route that goes around how when you're filming it. It doesn't really do anything. But the SLR camera, it has the I'm not sure what it's called, but it goes around your neck, sort of like wrap. So you can let go of the camera, it just stays there. No, it's not going to fall off or anything like that. And it's on a tripod, so you want to be careful of, make sure no one accidentally knocks it over, because then you damage the equipment. But you definitely want to make sure that no one trips over it, because they do, the equipment's going to get damaged, of course, but also they're going to get hurt. and you don't do that because you know, then time is being wasted. And if that was happening in the real filming industry, you know, time is money. You're losing money if that happens. And again, from the three-cut trailer, we didn't do post-production. It was just mainly editing. So I won't be talking about the recut trailer in teamwork or communication blogs because it's completely unrelated. I will continue to talk about the recut. I will talk about the recut trailer in the sort of time management and post-production because that's sort of like where it belongs. So alright, catch you next blog. See ya. Alright.
It's a wrap.
It's not called a wrap, it's called a strap that goes around your neck for SLR camera. It's a what's it called again?
Strap.
Strap. It's a strap.